So our story starts here. Fairgrounds exhibition, looking around at old maps as always. Just looking for old buildings that may or may not still be there. And let's check out some buildings. Let's see. It's from 1876, I believe. So that means these buildings were already here before 1876. This bridge is in my British video. It doesn't have the top on it anymore. But it's still there. Let's see what else we got. Got these behemoths. You know they're not there anymore. Ah, look at all the lonely people. We know what this is. Well, it is now. It's the Please Touch Museum. Here we go over here. Horticultural Center. It's only half of that left. What else we got? Neither of these behemoths are here. That circle looks like a roundabout now. Look at these buildings. 33. She's still there. Got a little shot of her holding a tablet. Who else? Let's see. Number 19. Ohio House. Last man standing. What's this? 73. This is what got my attention. What's this? No, this isn't there anymore. That's like 7 or 8 baseball fields now. So let's see, 73. What's that? Alright, Reservoir. In Fairmount Park. Georges Hill. Alright. So then, figured I'd go check it out. So let's see. This story starts in Russia, as these stories often do. Let's see. Let's find that Ohio house. No, not Ohio hose. Ohio house. Another time. Here's the Ohio house. Last man standing. From the Centennial Exposition. Now, if you notice from the other picture, there were houses lined up right next to this in a row. Now you got nothing. So many trees now, you can barely see the foundations of the old buildings. That stupid abstinence fountain there, though. So, here we are. 73, Georges Hill. Great expanse. Here's our target. Just drop the little guy down there, see what we see. Nothing. All farce. It's funny, hundreds of cars ride up down the street every day. Nobody knows what's actually in here. 24th Ward Reservoir. Here's her in her glory days. Now we're gonna try to figure out how to get to those front steps. Right here. We can get there and kind of navigate. Try to get around a little bit. Notice the structure at the top. So this thing is 220 miles above sea level. Filled with 40 million gallons of water at one point. I think it's like the highest in elevation in the city, I'm not sure. Now, step outside. Take a journey. And when I first get here, mind you, I'm by myself, but it's not the move. I noticed bricks, of course. It's cast iron slab. Building materials with seems to be rebar in them. And what this community likes to call Tick-with-Tech. I think. I don't know. So, I noticed these piles and piles of blue bricks. I never seen bricks stones, I guess, if you want to call them. I noticed these things were, there was quite a few of them. Jackpot. It's hard to navigate through here. And this is January. It's like 30 degrees. I would not suggest coming here in any season but late fall, winter, where there's no trees, no leaves on the trees, no bugs. First time I came up here, I think I saw foxes. These blocks, and they're everywhere. If you wanted to build something, you need a material, this is the place to come. I don't know how you're gonna get up there and get all the material down, but it's here. Look at it. It's up here for 150 plus years. A lot of it looks like burnt. You'll see later, like some of the blocks are like completely black at the top. And there's like bits of cast iron stuff everywhere. Cast iron gate line in the perimeter, I noticed. So I started to follow that as a marker. But everywhere, blocks, megalithic blocks. Granite blocks, I believe. It's just sitting up here. Let's play a game. What came first? The tree or the gate? These are the ones I was telling you where looks like the tops of them have just been lit on fire. Like it actually looks like it's been blown apart, scattered across the way it was like laid. Came across this foundation, clearly man-made. Someone put a gate in front of it. This clearly was part of this sub-pumping station or reservoir station, whatever this was. Now at this point I got a little nervous because I knew if this ground collapsed or I fell in here, whatever this was, probably wasn't getting out without help. And I was by myself. I recommend you do not come to Georges Hill alone. Something happens to you, it may be hard to find you for a while. I wouldn't suggest going alone or in any kind of wrong conditions. So, we found the steps. They're actually in good condition. So, found the steps. Decided that was enough exploring for the day. Take a couple shots. Head back home. Come up with a new plan and come back. Leaf blowers and some chainsaws to clean this up, make it a tourist attraction. Wink, wink. That's Georges Hill, first part. So I called my friend Chris, and he agreed to come with me back to Georges Hill. And he said he'd bring his dog this time. Now this was the best idea ever, because he brought his dog and entered Bodhi. Bodhi just ripped through this place like a dog in a park, obviously. Keeping up with Bodhi was like part of the adventure. So I think we were at this gazebo thing that were remnants of benches that looked similar to that photo on my shore. Bodhi was out and about, cast iron everywhere. We're just following Bodhi and just looking at stuff and amazing. Like, this stuff has been up here for hundreds of years, 100 plus years. undiscovered, somewhat pristine condition. Not on any maps. Truly undiscovered. Thanks to lead explorer Bodhi. Thanks to him. Look at this. Got to the top of it. Great view, but can't really see from there, but you can see the sun in the background. The Touch Museum in the background. Just cast iron everywhere, scrap. Old boilers, I guess. Just stuff everywhere, scattered. Tree of the gate. And that was our adventure. That was our adventure to 73 Georges Hill.